Triple B's to start it out, as is tradition. Triple B gang, stand up, unite. We in fact are live, and I look like shit, that I feel like shit. But nonetheless, I'm here. God, even my hair looks like shit today. Woo! Woo! Hope everyone is well, having a majestic Wednesday. Hope y'all's week is going well. We got some cool things to look at today. Probably. We'll see what we can come up with here. The rut is definitely continuing here. It is not a fantastic week. If you ain't first, you're last. What you talking about, son? There's second and third and fourth. Oh, I need to go watch Ricky Bobby again. I need to go watch fucking Ricky Bobby again. I truly do. I truly do.
Very hard for our
hey, look, food carton started out. I'm so original.
Nowadays isn't cheap. On today's video, I'll be going to 4
Bill
different
Frank
stores
mustard. Oh,
and buying their most expensive
love me
steak.
some mustard.
I'll show you what to look for and what to avoid, because believe me, money does not grow on trees. Let's go.
Yeah, tell me about it, Google. Tell me about it.
Costco time. Here's the problem with Costco. You always get sidetracked because they have too much good stuff for good price. Shh. I'm right underneath the USDA Prime, but they have no Prime. Everybody bought it, then leave me one? What?
Yeah, dude, that happens to Sam's all the time. People buy up all the good shit.
Google Foods?
Yeah, what's up, brother?
I'm like, what the?
How are you?
What's going on?
Good.
Most of the money grows on trees.
I looked everywhere. I looked over here, I looked over there, I looked everywhere. You guys ran out? Don't tell me you ran out.
My,
Are you the butcher?
well, we're kind of cleaning right now. We can't cut at the moment, so.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
They don't have it, everybody. Hey, but when they don't have it, you gotta buy the next best thing, right? None of them look great. First of all, take a look at this. These are cut extremely thin. You're not gonna have a great experience. However, the marbling
those super
itself,
thin
it
cuts,
is
man. I keep
absolutely
getting ones just like that.
I'm just upset that they don't have Prime.
I said I want the new game and the spicy chips!
So out of all of these steaks, these are the best ones right here. Take a look at this marbling and take a look at this one right here I'm getting. Never buy the grade, buy the marbling. That stays right there. We're taking this one. Whole Foods. All right. I'm looking for some nice steaks. Do you have any recommendation? The best of the best.
All right, well, we got some dry age. The brines look pretty good right now. And we also have this grass-fed right here.
Man, this looks like they have no fat.
Well, that's kind of what happens with grass-fed, isn't it? They almost come out of select grade.
Really?
Well, yeah, because they don't get any corn. You gotta give them corn to get them fat.
I know, right? Which one would you recommend that's going to
No, I'll
have like
stick
the
with
best
grass-fed
flavor, the
myself.
best?
If I'm not worried about costs.
No, forget about cost. Let's talk about I want to have an incredible experience and taste good. Is that a ribeye?
Yeah, so I mean, it's not much of the spinalis.
Man, Friday is
Oh,
gonna
I definitely want to spend
suck
hours. Is
this
that the
week, dude. Weigh-in is gonna be so bad. It's gonna be so bad. I'm not having fun this week. I'm definitely not having fun this week. Isn't it mostly paper? Is extremely waterproof though. For some reason, wash many dollar bills in the dryer, come out fine. If I wash a receiver, a small piece of cardboard is destroyed. I probably missed the whole stream. Nah, we just got started, Rob. We just got started. It's gonna be bad, dude. I just keep gaining. I don't have any idea what's going on at this point. Like, everything is just falling apart. Literally up 10 pounds from last week's weigh-in. No cheats, no bullshit. Staying within my deficit. I don't know. I'm sure I'll get called a liar over that numerous times in the comments, so. He's eating bad shit and lying to us. Yeah, okay, dude. Okay. Gaining muscle? Maybe, dude. Not 10 pounds worth of muscle. Not 10 pounds for sure. I don't know. It's a frustrating week, man. I'm just in a rut. I'm in a rut across the board. Creatively for video. I've done one video this week. Literally one. I'm like completely, I try and think of shit to shoot, and I'm just blank brain. Scales going up. I don't know. It's just a rut. It's a really bad rut. We're going to be like 5 weeks in a row of gaining weight, or either stall or gain. It just sucks, dude. Fucking sucks.
Best part of the cow?
Well, that's what some people say.
Not
You gotta
a
pronounce
fun
one,
time.
but it's
Definitely not a
That's
fun
not gonna melt
time.
out if you get it to
Type of
medium
shit that'll
stuff.
make you
gotta
wanna
go at
give
least
up.
medium for that to start melting. This is fine. That's great distribution. This is what you want to see in a prime. This is really a better steak to be cooked at medium well.
Because of that knob right
Yeah,
there.
now you really want to melt that out. This one is the fat is more very evenly distributed. You don't have a huge glob of fat in it. This one would be great to do like a medium rare, medium.
Okay, you know what? I'll take your recommendation. I'll take that one.
Eat more for a week. That's what I've been doing, Rom. I'm eating, I don't know. I'm eating way more, dude. Way more. I've been hungry as hell. I'm just gaining, going over my deficit. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think there's a solution. I just think my body's a massive piece of shit, and I'm bound to fail. I don't know. I've been eating way more. I'm doing intuitive eating. I have days where I eat 3,500 calories. I have days where I eat 1,500 calories. I'm doing straight intuitive. I'm not even worrying about it on a daily basis. I'm in a massive deficit at the end of every week. So I don't know. This makes no sense. Literally no sense whatsoever. No sense whatsoever. I literally can't find rhyme or reason to it. I don't know. I'm getting really frustrated. Really frustrated. I should have been 390 by now. I should have been 390 2 weeks ago. Yeah, here we are, 420. Back into the 420s. Like, dude, I don't get it.
And I'll take the other
fucking
one.
get it.
More steak, more better. Dry
Getting
age,
frustrated,
perfect.
though.
$29.63.
I get frustrated,
Awesome,
then I
brother. Thank you
can't
so
think
much.
straight because
How
of
many
just
times a day do you eat if you're Guga?
get frustrated, can't think
So
straight,
you know
can't
I'm
shoot
Guga.
shit, can't make videos, can't get anything done. I don't know. I
Thank
get
you,
into my
brother.
head so bad about
Unreal.
shit. I
Big
really do.
lesson. Don't shop for the meat. Shop for a butcher.
Good butcher cannot be understated. Good butcher cannot be understated.
Wild Ford. Where are your ribeyes, brother? Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Everything's frozen, right?
Yes.
Got it. Why'd you laugh?
No, everybody asks.
Everybody asks? Okay.
But
What
it is
stores
fast
you in?
frozen, so as soon as you thaw it out, it's gonna come out just like fresh.
I actually agree with that because that's, you don't have to have fresh steaks to make it better.
No, of course
You know what I
not.
mean?
It's all vacuum sealed. It's all frozen within a half an hour.
Perfect. There's a lot of different ribeyes right here, different options, and all of them are completely frozen. If you buy this, you will pay.
Weekly total
extra
average has
for the
been, I've been
bone.
like,
there's not that much
I don't know,
marbling on this piece of meat right here, so I would definitely not buy
420
this one. The
for
best
the
part
last
of the
3
ribeye
days.
is here. And
Shot
if
up
this is
10
too
pounds
small,
over the weekend.
This is a turbo buy. Right
don't
over
know.
here.
I don't know.
Some
I don't know.
beautiful
I don't know.
ribeyes right here. You might look at this one right
I
here
don't know.
and go like, this is a better buy because it has more meat.
Guga!
Not
We got some
necessarily. You're
Guga.
running out
Guga
of
steak
meat here.
reviews. We love some
And
Guga
what you're
steak
looking
reviews
for
around here.
is
What's going
this
on, Simple?
intermuscular fat right here, which is the most
Excuse me.
important. But if you look at all of them, it has barely any meat. This one has more meat.
Weekly total average has been, I'm in at least a minimum of like a 4,000 deficit, if not more. Anywhere from, especially with fasting weeks, when I fast, I'm in a 5,000 or 6,000 deficit for the week. I don't know. I don't know. It makes no sense. None of it makes sense. There's no rhyme or reason to this. Literally at a fucking 6K deficit, like I'm not losing weight. Like make that make sense. Little side note for all the burn more than you take in crowd. The genius burn more than you take in, eat less than you burn, and you lose weight. Hey, here's a fucking conundrum for you fucking guys. Love those guys in the comments. Yeah, Benny, I'm telling you, dude, I've been putting the work in. I haven't been to the gym once this week, though. I've been in so much pain the last few days. Like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if my Lyme disease is flaring up really bad. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I've had way too much joint pain to even consider going to the gym the last few days. I've wanted to go every day. I've had a gym bag packed for 3 days straight now. I just haven't made it. I look at it and just go, dude, there's no way. There's no way. So, I don't know. Something weird is going on. I don't know if it's Lyme flaring up. I don't know if it's carnivore. Like I said, I'm still not a firm 100% carnivore believer. I mean, it's done good stuff for me, but I don't know. I don't know, man. It seems to be flopping now. 5 weeks in a row. That's pretty serious. It's pretty serious. Like a little blip here and there is okay, but in a couple of weeks, 5 weeks in a row plus gain, like, dude, it makes no sense.
This is a terrible rebuy. So if I were
do I go back on a GLP? Like I don't know. I don't know, man. Do I just go on a GLP and eat nothing again?
There's one other thing that they have here.
Starve myself? Do I do like a 100-day fast? I don't know.
Aged prime ribeye. Now the question is, which one
my
should
joints
we go
don't have
for?
time.
These are all the same price.
My joints sadly do not have time for this. They are getting worse by the day. If the weight does not come off, something terrible is bound to happen soon. One of my knees will go sideways, and woo!
Which is
Don't even want to think about it.
for 3/4 of a pound. Get the one that has the biggest cap. The cap
Oh,
is the
yeah.
best
Get
part
that
of the
fat
ribeye,
cap,
and
baby.
you usually
Get that
have
fat
experience.
cap.
So we are going with this one. Dry aged steak for $22. This is a great find, but let's go to the next.
$22 looks like $22 a pound, because that's like a pound steak.
Not a lot of options. We have this, and if we take a look at all of them, right away, your eyes should be going to this one here or this one for two reasons. Take a look at the cap, much larger, so we automatically ignore these two. So these are the two other options. Now you want to have a nice, beautiful steak. You can clearly see that this is not evenly cut. This is a much thinner steak, better marbling, but this is a much better buy.
That's my biggest problem. Oh, the price of beef is getting insane, dude. I'm literally back to eating ground beef and chicken thighs. Ground beef, chicken thighs, and eggs. That's all I can afford. That budget shop video I had the other day, I did a budget carnivore grocery haul on Monday night, and that was not because I wanted to showcase a budget grocery haul. That's because that's all we could afford. That's all we could afford for that shop. And like, and here's the other rough part. Here's the other rough part is I kind of want to go back on Lion. And see if that can break me out of the rut, because the last stint of Lion, I lost 20 plus pounds in a month. So I kind of want to do that, except all the groceries I just bought, damn near none of it is Lion. Tons of pork, tons of bacon, tons of eggs, tons of fish. What else? Chicken, like 12 pounds of chicken, like everything I have right now. And I can't afford to go grocery shopping again. There's no way. We're not going to be able to grocery shop for at least another 2 to 3 weeks. So what I have has to last. So Lion is out the window. I still eat mostly burger patties. Yeah, I feel you, dude. I'm doing a lot of ground beef again. A lot of ground beef. I actually just had ground beef. I don't know what to do. I had planned on fasting today. I was going to fast today and tomorrow to try and help this week out because this week's going to be bad. This week's going to be bad. I see the comments coming in already. About 10 dozen eggs the other day. I got 6 dozen. I got 6 dozen the other day. Yeah, I could already feel the comments coming in on Friday telling me I'm a piece of shit and a liar and everything else under the sun. Very excited for that. Yeah. I would love to do Lion. Honestly, I would love to just like drop everything right now and go straight back on Lion. I just can't do it though. Can't do it. Unless all of a sudden chicken thighs are Lion. If chicken thighs are Lion all of a sudden, then yeah. Maybe we can do that.
And here's why. Humongous cap. The steak itself has a nice
That's the one I would have
shape
picked too. That's
throughout.
way
It was
thicker of a
evenly
cut.
Yeah, my Walmart does not have that many options, so
Yeah, well, you're
this
at
is the one we're
Walmart.
buying. This is the one we're taking. And if you are wondering the price, check it out. That entire steak, $15.
It's not
Big
bad.
lesson learned right here. Don't assume every package is the same. Spend some extra time.
Aldi's
comparing
has some
them.
good
You'll be
ribeye. Aldi's
surprised
has
on
some
how
good
the
individually
quality
wrapped
can vary.
ribeyes. I
Let
usually
me
snag
explain
one
that
there
even
because
better.
it's like the
Because take a look
cheapest,
at all
but
of them.
I
They are
haven't
not
had a
all the
ribeye.
same. Just like you, I'm shocked about.
I'm going to be brutally honest. I think the last ribeye I had, a Lion ain't passing on a free chicken, like, right, Ron? That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, it going to get a chicken. It going to get a chicken. Nah, I like fucking with people, Simple. I really enjoy fucking with people that leave mean comments. I destroy them in the comments. I utterly destroy people. I have so much fun doing it. But, I don't know. It's like the only comments that get me are the ones that accuse me of being a liar. Because what else are people supposed to expect? I'm up 10 pounds. I'm up 10 pounds right now. Eating at like a 4,000 weekly deficit. Make that make sense. The Lion diet, room to meat, salt water generally causes less water retention and bloating the BBB. Yeah, no, Bucky, I'm telling you. I mean, you saw my last stint on Lion. It was like 22 pounds in 30 days. It was amazing. Lion went really, really good last time. And I would do it right now, but again, I just can't. I cannot go shopping for more groceries. And literally everything that I have, that is Lion right now, would be gone. If I had to do that, it would literally just be gone in a couple days. Sanzo, we ain't playing no games today. Goodbye. Get banned. I'm not even hearing your spiel. Just came here, not nice to lie. Yeah, right? I'm waiting for it. I'm going to get called a liar 9 million times. I'm going to get accused of having cheat days and all that fun stuff. Whereas it's just literally my body is a piece of literal
About the
garbage.
prices of today's
Literal
steak.
piece of
'Cause now that we
garbage.
got
But
all
it's
of
going to
them
be a
in
bad
different
way in.
steps,
It's
we
going to
must
be a
treat them
really
with
bad way
respect
in
and
this
cook them
week.
properly
It's
so
going to
we
be a
can have the
miserable one.
best
And it has been
experience.
for like
Starting
5
off with the
weeks. It's
Costco
getting...
one, a little bit over $50 for 3 steaks.
Ah,
You have to choose
make me wanna
wisely whenever
scream.
you pick, because Costco is also trying to trick you. Not all of these steaks have the same texture, feel,
Bigger
and
guy,
marketing,
even on
and they
carnivore,
know this.
BBB
Here you
versus
can
Lion, I
clearly
can
see,
see you
out of
holding
all of these
15
steaks,
pounds more.
this is
Yeah.
the best one.
Oh,
So
for
I'll be
sure.
using it. Now we want to cook a good steak, and in order to prep it, I gotta cut the tip out.
Probably down 5. I doubt it, dude. I was fucking 421 this morning. Literally first thing in the morning after a full day of hydrating. Yesterday was a full day of hydration, and I ate at, I think yesterday I was at like a 600 calorie deficit, and I literally gained a pound. Hydrated like crazy. Everything's flowing good. We got the water pill. See people making videos about that Ethan guy. Yeah. No, Ethan Binyard. Yeah, it's simple. We keep track of his weigh-ins and stuff on stream very frequently. We love Ethan here, but it's insane the videos are making about him. You're 100% right. I hate him. Because he's putting in the work. He was stuck in a stall just like I am. He was literally stuck in a stall just like I am. People are literally trying to destroy his life and cancel him and all this other stuff. It's insane. There's a couple channels I'd mention in specific right now, but I'm not trying to start fights with other channels. But there's some cruel ones that really thrive off that cancel culture content stuff. And it's funny because they're the biggest voices on how cancel culture needed to go and how cancel culture is a bad thing, yet their channels are pretty much exclusively based on trying to cancel other people. It's insane. It's insane and pathetic. I'm not going to name who you are, but you know who you are. If you ever see this, you are pathetic, and what you do is just grimy. Absolutely grimy. I have a friend who weighs much less than we do, but he gets frustrated and negative about the weight loss, gives up a lot because of it. Yeah, no, it's so easy to get inside your own head about it. It's so easy to get inside your own head about it. He kept telling me all this stuff about why, after we get so fat, it's impossible to actually lose the weight. And I just said to him, I can't believe that. I don't have that option. So just giving you the same advice. No, I know. I'm not like giving up here or anything. I'm never gonna give up. This is literally, we've been over it 100 times. This is my last option. This is my last option, dude. Or last chance. Last option, last chance. I don't do it now. I will be wheelchair bound for life. Which is why I'm getting frustrated. I'm not getting frustrated that the weight wants to come off slow and the fluctuations. Like, I'm so used to that stuff by now and I know what happens. I'm getting frustrated because my joints and my knees don't have time for stalls. And like, I'm still concerned. I'm still very concerned that I will be wheelchair bound for life. If I do not fix things in the next couple months here and get like at least another 50, 60 pounds off by the end of the year, like, I got some concerns. My knees are not doing good. I'm also like 4 days away from my injections. So also the week and a half before my knee injections are the worst. Things start getting really, really bad. So I will get some fresh knee juice next week. So that'll at least be nice. I'm considering doing the gel injections now. See if those help a little bit more, but it's all just a little stop. It doesn't fix anything, sadly. I wish he wasn't doing CISO and hit somewhere on a PhD spectrum, but not my place. He's working so much harder than he needs to. Yeah, he's exercising way too much. We've actually talked about that on stream numerous times. He's focusing way too much on the exercise side and not the food side. It's the same with Tay Reed, but we no longer follow Tay Reed for many reasons. Many reasons we don't watch Tay Reed anymore. But yeah, it's the same thing. They're all, a lot of these guys doing it are really trying to do just pure exercise and do it that way. And it's not going to work. It's not going to work.
It's just going to fall off in the...
And especially the one that I hate to see is the coaches they have. Like the coach that Ethan has right now is pushing him that hard in the gym. And yeah, Ethan may feel okay right now. The damage he is doing to his joints at his weight, doing the stuff that he's doing in the gym, I've tried to reach out to him 100 times. It's impossible to get a hold of the man. But what he is doing, and every time I watch one of his videos, I type it in like, brother, protect your knees, protect your shoulders, protect your back. Like these people don't care. These coaches that take these guys under their wing, man, they use them for content, it feels like. It feels like they don't even really want to help them. It feels like they don't even really want to help them. These other guys are just using them for content. It's insane. It's insane. You see the thumbnails they make of these guys and stuff. It's just insulting. He moved to California to work. Yeah, it's Peach Fit. The coach's name is Peach Fit, and I don't think he's doing anything good for Ethan. I really don't think he's helping Ethan. I think he's causing more harm to him than he is anything. But hey, that's just me. I'm just a random 400-pound dude. What do I know? What do I know, right?
I went ahead and tied it with a butcher's twine. This will keep the whole thing together so that when the fat renders, it keeps the steak with a nice shape. Now this is the one from Wild Fork. It is aged prime beef, and in all honesty, it looks good. Now all of the beef from Wild Forks are frozen. If you thaw it the right way, nice and slow, no one will ever be able to tell the difference. Now here's the reason I picked this steak over.
How do you guys thaw? Anytime I thaw anything, I just set it on the counter the night before. I never, ever microwave or put it in hot water or do any of that stuff. I always do a slow defrost. Always.
It has a usable tip with meat.
You can taste the difference. You speed Oh my God. That was a real bad stumble on my words there. Don't even remember what I was saying, but you can literally taste the difference if you defrost it wrong. You literally can, I swear. It's hard to trust a coach who's never been where Ethan has. Peach Fit, the guy he's with, did lose a lot of weight. I think he did lose over 100 pounds, but I think at his absolute worst was maybe like 280, 290 pounds, maybe like close to 300. So the guy did lose some weight. He did lose some weight. It's not like he hasn't, but nothing compared to what me and Ethan and some of the other weight loss channels are doing right now. Always room temp defrost for me. I will do shrimp and water though. Yeah. No, Ridge, 100% on the shrimp. Yep. I will do the exact same for shrimp. That's like one of the only ones I can't tell a difference. I will speed defrost shrimp in hot water all day, but like beef or pork or any of that stuff, no way. I feel like it really overall changes the taste of the meat. I feel like it really messes with it.
Value. I mean, $50 for
It
one
really
steak.
fiddles with the
That's a
beef.
lot. And the other one is
There's a man who knows about
Good
fiddling with
price,
beef.
But oh man, this one hurts the wallet. Now since I bought 2 of them, we'll be cooking them both. I want to know 2 things. If the dry-aged one is worth it, and of course, if their most expensive steak is actually better than all others. We'll just see how
That's
it's
a
going to stack up
nice
against
looking
the
ribby,
rest.
though.
Now the Walmart one was difficult to find. It was hidden all the way in the back. But honestly, this looks like a good steak. It's nicely trimmed. It has a huge cap. This
That man knows how to fiddle his beef. Pay the banjo on that thing. The mental aspect of food isn't really being addressed. He's talking about measuring. Oh, yeah. Dude, he's talking his measurements down to the gram on this and that. And I'm just like, you don't have to eat any of that. You can literally eat till you're full. But again, I'm also a guy who hasn't lost weight in like 5 weeks. So what do I know? I might not be the best advice to listen to either at this point, because I have not budged in 5 weeks. I didn't budge for 5 weeks, and now over the past 4 days, I'm up 10 pounds. Hey, what do I know, right? All I know is I'm severely depressed and fighting my way through it. That's what I know. Love me some hydration.
This
Love
is
me
what
some
I look for
hydration.
whenever I buy beef, especially ribeye. Because if not, you're just buying a New York strip and paying premium price. Pay attention to the fat as well. You don't want too much. You just want enough for you to eat. This is the key of buying steaks. Here you can clearly see all of them side by side. They look good, but in the end of the day, it's all about the taste. We'll see which one is going to
It
be
is
better
indeed.
for your money. For the seasoning, I kept it real simple. A generous amount of salt, followed by freshly ground
No
black pepper
BJ's,
and
no
garlic.
Sam's, no
That's it.
Aldi's,
Make sure to season
brother.
both sides, because once I've
Come
done
on.
that,
Come
it's
on
done
now.
already.
You
There's
can't, you
one
gotta have
thing
all
that's
these in
very
there.
important for you to eat with steak.
Oh, wait. Isn't he in Cal? No, he's in Florida. He's in Florida. I was going to say, I know there's no Aldi's in California. I know that because McCarthy lives out there, and he's always said that there isn't Aldi's. Every time I talks about it, he gets
Potatoes,
jealous.
Which, at least to me, it's the perfect side dish for it. These look fried, but they're not. And in all honesty, it's one of my favorite ways to cook potatoes for steaks. You first start
Potatoes.
by boiling them, but you add a tiny bit of baking soda.
As a
on the
man
bottom
who has
first.
not
What
had a
this does is that it
potato
breaks down the
in,
outside of the potatoes, making it nice and
I
soft.
don't know, close
The
to
inside is
300
still
days,
pretty
I
tender.
damn
Just
near
before
forget
you
what they
start
taste
boiling
like.
them, don't forget to add salt.
Potatoes are always a
When they
big part of my
cook
problem,
flavor
though, man.
for
I am a
start by adding
tater
generous
fiend.
amount of
I'm
olive
definitely
oil,
a
followed by
tater
chopped
fiend.
up rosemary and garlic. Cook this up under medium-low
French
heat,
fried
flavoring the oil
potatoes.
and slightly getting color on the
Shouldn't have done that. He's
Be
just a
sure not to
boy.
burn them, because you're gonna cook them twice. Now go ahead and strain the whole thing, and you are left
I know
with
what's wrong
this,
with it.
A delicious oil
Ain't got
which
no
we will
gas
use
in
for
it.
the potatoes. Once the potatoes are nice and soft,
You have to forgive me, I
drain the
watched
water
that
and throw
movie
them in the oil.
the other
Now
day.
here's where things get
Hit him with my
interesting, 'cause you
sling
really wanna
blade.
roughen them up. At this
Wild
stage, I
fork
like to
all day.
season them
Ridge, I
with
think you're
salt,
100%
pepper,
right on that. I think the
French
wild
plastic,
fork one
and then
looks
gently
banging.
toss them. You don't want to overdo it, but you want it to be rough enough. Next, lay them down on a baking sheet.
Our kids make
sure not to
roasted
put
mini
any
potatoes a
butter
few
on paper.
times a month.
You want
It's got to
that
be
to
so
get
hard to be
crispy.
around.
And into a 450 degrees oven it goes. After about 20 minutes, take them out. As you can see, they're getting a little bit of color.
Dude, if you guys got, honestly, straight up, Bucky, if you guys got video ideas that you want to see, fucking send them, man. Send them. You tell me what you guys want to see, because, again, once I get super frustrated like I am right now, it starts transcending into just my creative rut, and all of a sudden I'm not working on videos. I stop caring about videos. So it's like I'm up 10 pounds. I don't want to be making videos trying to flex or do this or show how good I'm doing when I'm really not doing good. I mean, I show the downsides too, so maybe I'll do something about that tonight. I do got a video planned for tomorrow. We do have the weigh-in Friday. There is the potential. Is that Sling Blade impression or Gandalf the Grey? I think it's a little bit of both, Ridge. I think it's somewhat of a hybrid of the two. Some sort of amalgamation of both. Amalgamation is such a nice word. An amalgam. I'm an amalgam. Never thought I'd describe myself like that, but yeah. Hit him with my Sling Blade. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. So we got some cool stuff coming up, but you know how it goes. Also something we need to talk about. I don't know yet. Bring the clap videos back? Yeah, I do need to do that. Lives are consistent. Yep. More outdoor rope vids. Shit. Today's a bad day for outside. Oh, Bucky, I always forget you're not in the Discord. So the wildfires going on up in Ontario right now, all the smoke from those wildfires is coming right across me right now. I have literally been hunkered down inside. I wanted to be outside all day today. I had big plans to do stuff outside today, and I have been literally locked inside because the entire sky above me is just yellow. Literally, Jesus, I can't talk today. Literally just billowing smoke coming down from Canada. It is nasty outside. I do intend to do some more rope videos and stuff. I do want to do a lot more outside stuff, some more walking around the lake videos, stuff like that. So I do have plans. I just got to enact them. I got to get out of this funk, man. I got to get out of this funk. Little campfire smoke never hurt nobody. It's nasty out there, dude. It stinks. It stinks out there. But little side note, and we've talked about this numerous times, and we're slowly getting closer to the time. I told everyone that I had a year. I had a year to make content creation work. Well, we're approaching the year. August 1st will be the year mark. I'm by no means stopping content creation. I love making content, even when I have these ruts and stalls and mental blocks and all this other stuff. I still absolutely love making content. I love streaming. That being said, I do need to go back to work. That being said, I did have an interview yesterday. It was my first stage interview. I got through that one. They're running my background screen right now, and as soon as that's done, I will be doing a follow-up in-person interview. It's looking like I probably landed a job here. So, if it ends up working out and I do get this position, things are going to be changing content-wise. I don't know what the shift is or anything else yet, but streams might have to get changed around. Same thing I was doing before, Bucky. Logistics, transportation companies. It's for a major fuel company. Fuel and heating oil. They're across like 5 states. They're actually a local company that started here in the city next to me. But they've been expanding massively. They own a whole chain of gas stations. Shit, no, in office. Purely in office, no remote. But very good money. Very, very good money. So I cannot turn it down. But if that happens, I'm going to be very busy. It is salaried, so I'll probably be stuck doing at least 50 hours a week in office. It's going to be brutal. It's going to be a very large adjustment, so content is going to suffer. There's no easy way to put that. Content is going to suffer, especially streams. Again, I don't know when the shift is, but streams are more than likely going to have to change around. Hopefully not too much. Hopefully I can still do them. We may do 1 stream a week. I have no idea. I'm gonna still shoot for a minimum of 1 stream a week. I'm going to shoot for a minimum of at least 4 videos per week still, but it is coming back up on that time that I got to get back to work. I really do. My wife was incredibly kind, giving me a year off. Incredibly kind. Giving me a year off to focus on the weight loss, which is awesome. Yeah, I'll have money again. I'll have a whole bunch of dough again. It'll be fantastic. Money for drugs and hookers. I mean steak and chicken thighs. But no, it's time. She was very gracious, giving me the year off to do this stuff, and I will be eternally grateful to her. But it is time to get back. She needs some help financially. We're not in the dregs yet, but it's time. It's definitely time. So, I'm either, if this one falls through, then I likely will be going back to starting my own business, doing power equipment sales again. I was very successful with that in the past. I kind of struggled the last few years I was doing it. I don't do drugs no more. I do beef and eggs. That's what I'm saying, dude. All that drugs and drinking, that's a 20-year-old's game. That's a 20-year-old's game. I don't got the time nor the body for none of that anymore. How you doing though, Uncle? Good to see you. Good to see you. But just that's my forewarning for all you guys that upcoming content will be changing quite a bit. The frequency of my content and streams will be changing again. To what degree, I don't know, but it is time to go back to work. So we're working on that. Hopefully this works out. I'm hoping to hear back. I mean, background check shouldn't take more than 2 or 3 days. For the new work site? Yeah. We'll do a lot of food prep, stuff like that. Do you think I can lose weight inches if I cut eggs out? I don't know, Uncle. It's kind of really a person-by-person basis with that. But I have generally found when I cut eggs out, I cut butter out, and I go to Lion. Lion is the number one way for me. Lion diet is the absolute number one way for me. My last stint of Lion, I was kind of stalled out. I did Lion for 30 days and lost like 22 pounds. Amazon is hiring. They pay good. Yeah, the problem is I can't do like their delivery stuff. My knees are too screwed up. I'm very limited on what I can do. I was just announced before he came in. I just had an interview for logistics, office work, logistics, routing, transportation, scheduling, the same stuff I did for years and years and years after I lost the ability to be a CDL driver. So I have something very prospective in the works right now. Very SSDI just got denied on it for a third time. I don't have knees. I don't have shoulders. I have a bad back. I'm class 3 morbid obesity. I have chronic Lyme disease. And SSDI said, go fuck yourself. Very nice of them. For the third time to do that. Nice that people can come here, just ignore borders and come here and get SSDI and all that fun stuff. And yeah. But me, a pure red, white, and blue-blooded American who actually has major health issues, go fuck yourself. That's all I get told. On that. So I no longer have an option. I was kind of holding out on that to see if that was gonna go through, and it very much is not. So, future's clear cut. Time to get back to it and watch my body slowly fall apart as I do it. But hey, that's just life. That's life.
Remove all of those crispy.
Gotta roll with the punches. That's all you can do.
With some extra salt, followed by the garlic and.
I just realized I had these delicious looking potatoes on screen this whole time. Sorry about that.
Parsley to be healthy if you like. Because these are one of the greatest roasted potatoes ever.
Roasted potatoes.
They're going to be pairing up.
Too much on pie asses on the syllable. Yeah, Bucky, you're 100% on that though. There'll be plenty of meal prep videos and getting through the workday videos and stuff like that. I'll definitely have a ton of stuff going on for that.
Grill them, so let's do it.
Whew, that Costco one was looking pretty good, though. I'm not going to lie. I mean, who am I kidding? I would house any one of these steaks right now. Any one of those I would go to town on.
All right, everybody, in here we got our beautiful feast, gentlemen.
This is a classic Guga dinner. Steak and potatoes.
Look at the potatoes.
Steak and potatoes.
Fry, baked. Carlitos, nope.
Potatoes.
I know you want it. You're going to have it. Relax.
Potatoes.
These are from all different stores. I won't be telling you which store they are, but I will be telling you their price. We're going to judge in 3 categories, but you're only going to give me 1 score. We're judging on crust. We're judging on tenderness and overall experience. Fair enough?
Sounds good to me.
Enough talking. Let's go. Let's see which one wins. Please, we're going to start right here, guys. Let's go. Keep this one.
Actually, I'm fully convinced at this point, Uncle, that disability benefits aren't even real anymore. With the current administration in office, I don't even think they're a real thing they give out anymore, to be honest with you.
This was around the $20 range. Let's give it a go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh.
That's worth the $20.
That is worth $20 for sure. You look happy.
That is really great for $20.
It's extremely tender, nice and juicy. I don't know if Guga did some magic.
The fat rendered really nice on that.
Salt, pepper, garlic powder, nothing else.
Man, that's an amazing steak.
It is.
It's called with curry, people.
Now we got to give it a score. Sebastian.
I'm going to give it a solid 8.
I'm going to give this one a solid 9, everybody. That is a very delicious steak. I enjoy it. You?
Yeah, I'm going to give it a 7.
A 7. Fair enough. Let's move on to the next one. Please dig in. Let's go.
What?
All right.
Ooh.
Feels good?
Feels pretty good. It doesn't seem too bad either.
So I forgot to tell you the price about this one. This one is less than $20.
No way.
$15.
This is my go-to for sure already.
Cheers.
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 That is amazing. For $15, that was delicious, everybody.
I'm also sadly coming to the realization that creating content and all these weight loss videos and all these other things, there's not a dime to be made.
One thing I gotta say about this one
there
is
ain't
the
a
crust
dime
is
to be made
really
doing
pronounced
this.
on this one.
I agree with Carlitos as well. The crust is amazing on the steak. The only thing, it has more of a chew, so it's not
Yes.
as tender
Less fat.
and not as juicy as the first one.
I agree, 100%.
Not
But other
as
than
juicy.
that, $15, I can't go wrong.
$15, it's cheaper. Keep that in mind when you're judging in order to be fair. It's the cheapest one on the board. We must vote.
I'm gonna give it a solid 7.
This one here is very good for its price. Solid 8 for me, everybody.
For $15, you can get that steak. 8.
8.
100%.
Before we jump on to the
bad.
next one, which has 2, by the way, and I'll explain the reason why after. Yes,
Oh, it's so crispy.
so crispy, and it
I
looks
feel
like,
like
and
he
just
could have got
smell it.
steaks from so many more
Smells
places.
like a really good steak.
Yeah.
What?
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh man, that is magical. Super crispy on the outside and just fluffy, pillowy in the inside.
Absolutely delicious. Let's
Fluffy
move on to the next
pillowy.
one. All right, let's go.
Too
Now,
bad it's
this
pot
one,
yaters
you're
and all
going
we
to
all
get
can
2
do is
steaks.
run to the end
Here's
of
what
our
I want
chain
you to
and
keep in
bark.
mind. One is around the $50 range, and the other one is around the $30 range.
Yeah, no, you're right, Buggy. There's
Yeah,
money
but-
to be made if you have hundreds and hundreds of thousands of fucking followers and you have, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years to put into it to even, if you're extremely lucky, even remotely get to that point. So, sadly, it kind of is what it is. I've been at it for almost a year now. It's been 11 and a half months and not even remotely close on any front for me. So,
Let's see.
again, I'm going to keep going
pretty
just
good.
because I
And
enjoy
there's
doing
one
it.
more thing
but
you got to remember.
as far
One
as the
of
career
them
path,
is
I think
dry
it's
aged.
already
We start
writing
with
on
this
the
one.
wall. It's already over.
Smell good?
It doesn't smell like dry aged to me, so I'm guessing this is the control.
Give it a go. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
That young dude popped. Oh, Max German,
Okay,
yeah.
Okay. It reached my expectations right off the rip.
Yeah, he's smart as hell. He
Around
can
the $50
he
range.
can do things from a scientific side and all that stuff, dude. I'm far too stupid to do anything like that. I actually am. I joke about it frequently, but I am a few IQ points above mentally feeble. I really am. When it comes to the biology of things and stuff like that, like, dude, I'm just not good. I'm
Worth
not
it.
good.
Keep this in mind. With this steak right here, it's much bigger as well.
I
That's
can't
why the price is
focus.
that
I can never
much.
focus
Here,
on
It's much
things.
smaller.
I find it so hard to focus on things. I feel like he'd just be reading an AI printout. He could be, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. A lot do that. Wouldn't surprise me. Probably the vast majority of them at this point use AI for everything in their
So even though it's
channels.
$20, this one you can.
Everyone
serve more
uses
people.
AI for everything.
Keep those things in mind.
know how
when
much
you're
AI
judging,
goes into
okay?
my
What do you
videos?
think you like?
It's
I
a
have
half
I have AI
give
analyze
it
what is the best time of day to put my videos out, and that's it. And it's usually very wrong about all that. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't. Like I said, I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep going, but yeah, I don't see a
really
Hold
good.
on, but we're not even
I
done.
don't see a miraculous future and like an actual career path doing this. I truly
Because we
don't.
gotta try the other one. So the other one is supposed to be dry aged. Let me know if you have a dry aged.
If I was
Maybe
like
on this
starting to get
one, you
close
both have
after a year,
experience with
yeah,
dry aged.
maybe.
Does it
But
smell dry age for you?
I'm just used to like 100 days dry age, so I mean I don't smell any dry age.
yeah, that's like
I
mega
understand.
dry
All right,
age.
let's
Most
give
of
it
the
a go.
dry age
Cheers.
stuff that Guga does has been aging for some time. Sometime
It's
indeed.
It's good. Yeah, but I was expecting something else.
Yeah.
Where's the funk? It's a good steak, but we used to that extra flavor on the steak when it's dry aged.
And more beefy, and it is nice and tender. This is the eye of the steak. You have no cab.
It looks
but
slightly more
haven't
cooked
feel
than
anything.
most
You
of the
feel
stuff he
something?
does.
Honestly, I'm quite disappointed.
So now we must judge them both. Give me your final score.
I'm gonna give it a 7. If it was just for this, solid 10, hands down. But that one,
I agree with Sebastian. I think if it was only this steak, I would also give it a 10. But just because that one didn't have like that funk, and I love funk too, I'll give it a 6.
I, like you both, enjoy the very first steak. Marvelous. Second, tremendous disappointment. I'll give it
Yeah.
a 6. Let's jump on to the next.
hopefully this one surpasses the last one.
All right, let me know. I want to know your true, honest opinion on this one. I pay around the $50 range. But, whoa. I got 3 steaks. Cheers.
Cheers. That's really good. You picked the right one.
I know I did.
Wow.
That is incredible, everybody. Also,
That
it's
looks
nice
really
and
good.
flavorful.
That's about how my
steak
steaks turn out right there. That
one has the beefiest
consistency,
flavor
that
out of all
cook.
of them, in my opinion. On point.
Kind of wanted to say it, but I was like, this steak has MSG? Because like the flavor is so intense.
And the reason for that is because it's towards the chuck end.
Got
So
you.
you basically just ate the cap. So we got to judge. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Sebastian,
I'm gonna give it a solid 9.
I am also giving this steak a 9, everybody.
I'm gonna give that one a 10.
10!
Yeah.
A
Like for
10?
the price of what I'm getting here, definitely a 10. So which one won?
Ah, you ready to know the store? Costco.
Costco, wow.
Costco with a 29. Couldn't believe it. And you know what the funny thing is? I looked for Prime, and you would have thought that that was Prime. That's Choice.
There's no way.
Choice.
Wow.
Good job, Costco. You're doing a phenomenal job. Great.
There you go,
deal, and we all
Costco, man.
agree.
You can't knock the
yeah,
big boys.
we
You can't
Very
knock the
good.
big boys all the time. They do have some really good stuff. They do have some really, really good stuff. Let's see what Carrie's got going on. We haven't seen Carrie's stuff in a hot minute. A true carnivore would not do this. Let's check this one out.
Am I a carnivore hypocrite? I feel like I am, and I want to talk about that in today's video as I'm sitting outside a movie theater. My wife Jen and I own our small town movie theater, and a comment, I'll show you some of them on the screen that I get over and over time, is, Carrie, you're a hypocrite. You are selling poison and junk food and popcorn and candy when you're advocating for eating a proper human diet. I want to talk about that in today's video and give you...
Yeah,
my
you can
side
call
of
him a
the
hypocrite
story.
all you want. Guess what? At the end of the day, this is fucking America, man, and people got a choice. It's their choice. I had my monthly cheat item today. I had some deep fried chicken. Sanford, what's going on, man? Long time no see. That's awesome. That's awesome. Enjoy yourself, your cheat item. Enjoy your little cheat day. You got to have them from time to time. I got one coming up myself here in about 2 weeks. I got a big old cheat weekend coming up here in 2 weeks, which sucks because I've literally been stalled for 5 weeks. But this cheat weekend is happening whether people like it or not.
Before we do that, I got to do a huge shout out to today's...
So the
video.
the first weekend of August, I will be drinking my face off on Saturday, and then Sunday I will quite literally be having some pizza and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That is going to be my weekend at the beginning of August. This has been planned for some time indeed. Look at his shorts. Look at whose shorts. The what?
Sponsor, and that is Meat Stock.
Carrie got the short shorts
Meat
on?
Stock, go to
The Hoochie Daddy shorts?
meatstockconvention.com. The lineup of speakers at Meatstock in 2027 is going to be incredible. By far, the favorite conference that I went to my entire life, I'm not exaggerating, was Meatstock 2026. Just to go there and hang out with the people that found healing alone has been incredible. I will be back.
Hey, look at all the speakers. Look at all the cool pictures of speakers.
I have a special discount code.
Except I wasn't
Link
allowed
in
to
the
be on there,
description
yet I'm
below.
speaking.
Learn more at
They didn't want my ugly mug on the
meatstock.com.
website is
Now
what it
let's jump
was.
into today's video.
They didn't
Why
want
am
my
I a
ugly
carnivore
face
hypocrite?
taking up that
Why is it
screen
important
for the
to
Meat
address
Stock
this?
website. That's what it
is
truly
something
was.
That really does bother me. We own a
Either
small
that
town
or I was just
some
kind of
popcorn,
BS'd and I'm not even speaking. We'll see. I'm kind of up in the air after what happened at Meat Stock 2026, but
candy.
we'll see what happens when we get closer.
And here I am advocating for everyone eating a proper human diet. Those things are not within a proper human diet. Those are things that I don't eat anymore. In fact, popcorn was one of the hardest things for me to overcome. I used to eat popcorn.
Yeah, I love popcorn.
almost every
Popcorn
single
was a
night
big
at
problem
the
for
movie
me.
theater 'cause I would test
That
it.
white cheddar popcorn, dude, I can house like 3 bags of that white cheddar popcorn if left to my vices. I truly can. Not good. Not what you're looking for. Not good.
Before we put it out there to the public. So what do I have to say for myself being a carnivore hypocrite who is profiting from selling concessions? Well, the first thing I'll have to say is there's no profit. For all intents and purposes, the world famous Montello Theater should be a non-profit.
Eat pizza, not as good as you remember. Yeah, I don't care about the pizza. I'm more for the booze. The booze will be twice as good as I remember is the beautiful thing. Theaters make no money on tickets, just a 500% markup on candy. I know, dude. What's a large popcorn run in a movie theater these days? Probably like $25 or something. I don't know, because the last time I saw a movie in theaters, I actually and truly want to say the last time I saw a movie in a movie theater was Wolf of Wall Street back in 2014. I feel like it's been over 10 years since I've been to a movie theater. I feel like it's been at least 10 years.
We've been running it for 4 years now. Neither Jen nor myself have taken a single paycheck. ever since we started running the place. We didn't run it to make money. When we looked at the numbers, we were just happy if we
$8 for a large popcorn, large soda is $5 for a large. Dude, $5 for a large soda is what? That's got to be like an 800% markup on what they pay for it. It's insane. That's insane. You know what? For all the people that want to call Kerry a hypocrite because his movie theater sells concessions and candy and stuff, guess what? I'm a carnivore too, and my ultimate goal is to open a soda shop. Crazy soda shop with all sorts of selections and stuff, like super high quality soda shop, little drive-through action. It's one of my goals. Call me a hypocrite. See if I give a fuck. Oh, no, I don't think it's so.
Small popcorn is probably $8. We're not doing it to make money. So that's the first thing I want to get out there is my wallet isn't getting thicker and thicker by people doing this. It is simply allowing us to keep the doors open. Now, is that a valid excuse to feed people highly addictive food? If we wouldn't, we would go bankrupt. That is not.
He's forgetting the biggest thing. This is America. People are free to do what they want and eat what they want.
Not a valid.
One of the biggest things I've always said. That's why I never get too preachy on the carnivore stuff. I talk very, very openly about carnivore. You guys know that. How it affects me, how it's worked for me, but I never preach carnivore. I never tell other people they should be doing it or try it or anything like that. And I'll recommend them to try it if they're asking about it, but I don't know.
Excuse, but that is the truth. If we stop selling concessions,
he's got an Elon Musk mobile too.
We will go bankrupt. There's no
the
doubt.
Musk mobile.
Absolutely no doubt. And
To the
will
Musk
that
mobile.
do anything to fix the problem? That will do nothing. If we stop selling concessions today, people will simply go to the competing movie theater and they'll buy their popcorn and they'll buy their candy from that movie theater. So it's not going to solve anything.
Or you do my solution, you just wear a backpack in with whatever you want to bring in that costs 89 cents at the store next door. That was always my solution. Always worked for me.
Eat and what do I recommend and what do I sell at the movie theater? This is one thing. These are 4505 chicharrones, fried pork rinds and salt. And look how clean these are. Fried pork skin, sea salt, and it's fried and rendered pork fat. It's
Those look good. I've never seen that brand before.
With pork rinds you get from the grocery store, they're often fried in horrible seed oils. These are great and they're delicious and they're incredible. These are some other ones.
Dukes, yo! Dukes is mentioned! Dude, I love Dukes. I love Dukes. I love Dukes. Dukes smoked shorty sausages. They have a hatch green chili flavor that, oh my God, it's so good. These bags are so expensive though. That bag is like a snack. They're very small. They're like that big. They're tiny little things, but those bags are like $8 a pop. Super expensive.
These aren't the exact ones, but we sell Chomps beef sticks at the world famous Montello movie theater. So when people say, what do? We offer alternatives and we hope that people will take them. And what do I do when I go watch a movie at Montello Theater? This right here. This is what I'm eating, or the Chomps beef sticks, and I have water. But
yeah, no, you're right, Rom. He's definitely making money. He's definitely making money, and it's not bad at all. It's a business. If you're operating a business to not make some sort of money off it, then, well, I'll be kind and just not say what I was going to say. But yeah, if you're operating a business just to keep a business open, not the best business plan. Let me put it that way. Here's
the distinction for me. And
sell the Dollar Tree pork rinds?
This
Yeah.
is me making excuses because it breaks my heart when a kid comes in and orders a big soda and I know this is horrible for them. Here's my distinction. You can't change other people. I don't blame Regal Cinemas for selling popcorn and candy.
Ain't about changing other people. This is America. This is America, baby. People choose what they want to do.
Store for selling.
They'll learn down the road, just like most of us had to.
That's wreaking havoc on people's health. It's horrible. Who do I blame? I blame you. I blame the individual, the person that is consuming it. That is the person that is going to ultimately have to make the decision whether they have popcorn.
The main motivation is probably sinister. True, Ron. True.
Or they have the pork rinds. It's the individual's decision, and you can never change an individual. Like if I just say, I'm taking a stand, no more popcorn, no more candy at Montello Theater, not one single person is going to be like, well, now I can't have popcorn or candy anymore. They'll go across the street to gas station, they'll go to the next movie theater, and they'll eat it. What do? I try to inspire people. I try to show people how I eat. When I go to the movie theater, this is what I eat. this is what I encourage other people to do through my YouTube videos, through the documentary Healing Humanity. We're trying to get the word out there so that individuals will make the decision what they put in their body. That's ultimately how you change the situation. If I wanted to protest,
He doesn't even look like he has pants on.
Or Walmart selling junk food, I could do that every single day.
Carrie just sitting outside that movie theater pantsless right now.
And not one thing will change. It's a wasted and foolish effort. The change has to happen from the individual. And to think that by limiting someone's junk food option, either at a movie theater or at a grocery store, is going to make them change is foolish. They will just go elsewhere. It's just like prohibition. They said alcohol was illegal. It didn't, the usage of alcohol didn't drop at all. More people did it. They just did it underground. It's like trying to empty the ocean with a bucket of water at a time. Go take a bucket of water out of the ocean. That'll be Montello Theater no
Love
longer
me some salt water.
selling junk food. Is that going to make any difference in the ocean? No. It all happens with the individual.
Woo! I gotta put my hair up, boys. It's way too hot.
It breaks my heart. It's something I wish that we
too
didn't have
hot.
to do, but I am hopeful that things are going to change, especially with children. This
Oh, that
next
hair on my
generation,
neck, dude.
they are
I am
sicker
just
now than they've ever been
sweating.
before. And I believe 15, 20 years from now,
Oh,
we're
I
gonna
just
look
had a
back
hair
and
tie.
say,
What did I do?
what were we doing to our kids?
Oh,
Now, I'm not going
Bobby.
to say that what were
What
the
did I
movie
do?
theaters doing to our kids, what were the grocery stores doing to the kids. I'm going to say what were the
I was
parents
literally just
doing
messing
to their
around with
kids.
them. I got an
And I'm not
extra.
judging
I
you if
got
you're
an
a parent
extra.
of a child. I'm judging my former self. My daughter's
Long
dating a
hair,
older
so fun till it's
She
summertime.
grew up
So
on
fun
junk
till it's
food and
summer
garbage
out.
because I didn't know any better. I know better.
Sadly,
now.
summer only
If you
lasts
know
about
better
2.5
now, you have to
months
do
where I
different.
live, so we'll be back to
ultimately,
winter
I hope
months
that this
in
will
no
come full
time at
circle.
all, and my
There's a lot
nice
more people
toasty
coming
head
into
will
the
not even
theater
need a
that are
hat
eating
because it will
carnivore.
be
The
warm.
net result of Montello Theater, I can honestly say,
I want to make a change in the world as well, and that change is for men wearing loincloths with heavy leather belts like Conan the Barbarian acceptable. I too will join you in this journey, Rob. I will get my finest cloth of loin, my loined cloth. I'll fashion a club. You ain't got to give me an excuse to go out and find a good stick to carve into a club. That's just good time. Club carving
is doing more good than it is harm because we've held multiple meetup screenings of Healing Humanity, and I have converted so many people that are now carnivore. I didn't convert one of them by limiting their accessibility to popcorn and junk food. Convinced them by inspiring them with
There
my
you go,
story,
Carrie. There
the
you
story
go.
of others on my YouTube channel, and the stories of all of those in Healing Humanity. If you want to learn more about Healing Humanity and what I'm doing, visit healinghumanity.movie. You can see both of our trailers. We just screened this in Chicago to a sold-out audience with Dr. Tony Hampton. We're screening it in Orlando. We're screening it all over the country. We have about 100 theaters. We're trying to get in a whole bunch of them. You can learn about all of that at healinghumanity.movie.
But it's still not. I don't think it's streaming on the website yet, which is the craziest thing because.
Leave me a comment down below.
I understand trying to take it mainstream. I respect the fight. I respect the fight everyone's putting up and the joint effort that everyone's putting together to try and get it into theaters and get all these people to see it. But is it not available on the website yet? Because, like, dude, you wanna recoup some of the fundage you put into that thing. My hair looked like shit today. I think you would open it up on the website. You truly would. Should we watch some Ian Carroll? I don't think Stream's ready for that one. Or Tectone? I don't think anyone's ready for that. Speaking of the German himself, let's see what he's got going on. 5 butter brands I'll never buy again. Let me guess, he's baiting with
Today,
Kerrygold.
we are exposing the 5 butter brands you should avoid at all costs. Despite many of these brands marketing themselves as healthy,
We ready.
they're silently poisoning every cell in your body every time you consume them. The first one to avoid is Lando Lakes, specifically the...
When we were doing our budget shop yesterday, wifey put a whole brick of Land O'Lakes in our cart, and I said, I know we're doing a budget shop right now, but we're still getting Kerrygold. we still getting Kerrygold. He's offering it in theaters as the only option to recoup costs. But I mean, dude, you put it on the website. No, but when he puts it on the website, you're still gonna have to pay to see it. You know what I mean? You're gonna need a subscription to the website to be able to watch it. That's usually how it works with documentaries and smaller films like that. Is you're gonna have to pay like $5 to $10 to see it online. I think they'd recoup a whole lot more with online sales, because everyone can just watch it in the comfort of their home versus being in obscure not obscure theaters, but theaters all across the country. Not guaranteed to be in every one or one near you and stuff. I feel like they'd really do a lot more online. But hey, what do I know? What do I know? I am a simple man from the backwoods who can't lose weight.
What exactly is this and how is it made? Well, it could be a substance derived from the castor sacs, right next to the beaver's tail. This is called castoreum. As disgusting as this sounds, many natural flavors are actually made using this. It could also simply be diacetyl, a buttery flavor compound derived from bacterial fermentation of the sugars that are found in milk. This is the natural flavor most commonly used
Sounds
in butters
good
with natural
and not
flavoring added.
doomsdayish.
But here's the thing. The term natural flavors lets companies fold dozens of separate components under that one phrase without ever having to name them. This is done because flavor formulas are treated as trade secrets.
Natural flavors
So
come from the
FDA
most
never
natural
forces
of
them to tell you
beavers.
the source or what's actually in it. The truth is, when natural
You know my favorite thing about beavers, my absolute favorite thing about beavers is, man, one of those little dudes sees some flowing water and they're just like, absolutely fucking not. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. Love bobers, man. Little bobers.
flavors is listed
Beavers.
on the ingredients
Beaver
of the
bobers.
product. It could mean nearly anything. I mean, we just saw that with the beaver gland example. Technically speaking, everything including arsenic and cyanide are natural. So the problem is that when this is added to
Ah,
your
yes,
butter,
the most
you really have
natural
no idea
flavoring
what
of
you're
cyanide.
consuming or what it's doing to you. Real butter shouldn't need natural flavor added.
I
back
see
in,
natural
just for it to
flavoring
taste
on
like
anything
butter.
and
If
immediately
it does,
leaves
it
my
really
cart.
makes you wonder
Immediately
how good
leaves
the
my
cream
cart.
inside it actually is. There are many other butters with this also, such as Great Value Unsalted and Cabot Unsalted. So that's the first thing to look for when
Really?
buying butter. If it says natural flavors, remember you
Cabot,
could
he
be
calls
consuming
it. Cabot
essentially
cheese.
anything.
Cabot
The
cheese.
second brand to avoid
Cabot.
is Kerrygold Unsalted Butter.
Yeah, Kerrygold
And
Unsalted
this
is
is
no good.
actually for two reasons. The first is
Bucky's
that they
beaver
now
nuggets supposed to be
also
the most
have
natural
additives. But
flavors. It
before
is
we
in
look at
fact
what the additives
100%
do,
pure
I want to show you
unadulterated beaver.
something that they
That's
do
all it
that,
is.
in my opinion, is slightly misleading. See right here on their packaging, they proudly proclaim that their butter is made from milk that has come from Irish grass-fed cows. Now just by looking at this, you may think that this right here means that unlike all of the other cheaper butters that do not specify this, it means that
Cheaper
Kerrygold
butters,
butter
Kerrygold
came
ain't
from
cheap
cows
butter.
that ate only grass.
It's not crazy
But
expensive
this
butter, but
is
it ain't cheap
certainly
butter.
not the case. On their website, they say that they give them supplemental feed. Now, they do not specify what exactly this is, but typically, supplemental feed is a nicer sounding way of saying grains, usually corn, soy, wheat, or barley. They are legally allowed to do this because in 2016, the FDA threw out the federal definition for what grass-fed means. So the term grass-fed nowadays can mean anything. The definition of grass-fed is now so meaningless that a cow can literally live in a factory its entire life.
Yeah, no,
not
they
eat a
they
single
truly can. There's so many. Like you go, I don't know if you guys have been noticing or not, but like every store I go to, every single piece of meat everywhere is just labeled grass-fed. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I hate the FDA regulations. I hate label regulations. You get the Aldi Kerrygold, yeah. The Irish one, in the green foil packaging. I know the exact one you're talking about, Ron. That stuff's super
blade
good.
of grass
That's as
will
close
still
to
be labeled
Kerrygold as you can get.
grass-fed. In fact, as far as I'm aware, there
Do they
is
label
not a
pigs as
single
grass-fed?
company
I haven't
who
seen on
ensures
any
that the
pig stuff,
grass-fed
but
label
maybe.
means that the animal was fed 100% only grass without any supplemental feed. Now, I do need to be fair to Kerrygold and represent the facts fairly here. Their cows do live outside, and the
I wouldn't want a
majority of
grass-fed
what they
pig,
eat
yeah,
is
truth.
actually grass. So the real
I want a
question is
pig-fed
this:
pig.
Does that little bit of supplemental grain actually change the
More
butter
pork
in
per
any way
pork,
that
if
affects
you know
your
what I'm
health?
saying.
Well, a 2017 study looked at just this. They tested 54 different retail butters. What they found was that linoleic acid, the inflammatory fatty acid we worry increases when an animal is fed grains, was virtually identical in butter from cows that were
Preferably, I want my
exclusively
pig to be
grass
fed
and
small
cows
pest
that were
animals
fed
without
with
parasites.
grass
Fair,
and
fair,
grain.
fair, fair.
So then, if it's not an issue, why am I saying you should avoid it?
Just let them be
Well,
cannibals.
here's
More
the
pig
thing.
per pig.
Unless they specify
Pigception.
100% grass-fed, which no major brands do, every butter in every major store comes from cows that were fed mainly grass with some additional grains. But Kerrygold butter costs roughly 2.7 times more than the cheapest butters. Many people pay this because they believe they are getting a much healthier version of butter, when in reality, all of these butters are coming from cows with very similar diets. Unlike the next issue with Kerrygold that we're going to look at shortly, this labeling loophole is not an
Wow,
issue
I thought he was
with
clickbaiting on Kerrygold. Is there actually some field mouse finished pork, chicken finished pork? Done deal, dude. Some chicken finished pork? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Now, but it is costing you a lot of extra money if you are buying it because you think that it comes from cows that are fed very differently to the cows that produce the other butters. So, that's the second thing to avoid when buying butter. Brands that charge you more for the same thing simply because they have better marketing. The next thing to avoid is butter that contains the ingredient enzymes. For example, Kerrygold Unsalted uses this. They actually only added this in the last few years.
I still think
Why have they done this, you
Kerrygold,
may
the
be
only
wondering?
bad
Well, my
Kerrygold
friend
is
Bella,
the
who
unsalted
loves
one.
butter probably more than you or I do. I mean, her YouTube name is literally Steak and Butter Girl.
We used to have my buddy's dad had a small pig farm, and he also worked at a grocery supply store. So when there was expired product they found on the floor of the warehouse, they would let workers take it home if they wanted to, or if it was close to expiration or anything else. They sent him home with 2 pallets of pineapple juice, like gallon jugs of pineapple juice. I used to go to his house and they just set the pallet right next to the pig pen. I would open up this big old gallon jug and the big male would come over and he'd just look at me and be like, "Oh yeah, baby." And I would shove that thing right in his mouth. That pig would chug a gallon of pineapple juice in like 2 seconds flat and just be looking at you like, "More, brother, more. Give me some more of that shit." It was so funny, dude. Just watching something consume liquid that fast. Just wild.
Who was wondering what this is and why they edited it.
Luau pork. Hell yeah.
Here is what they said.
Hi, thanks for your message. Yes, the unsalted butter ingredients list is permanent. Skim milk powder is used in the production of our unsalted butter in addition to the full fat cream used in the production of both butters. The skim milk and enzymes are used to create a unique flavor profile. Hope this helps. Cheers, Alexandra.
Now, when I first saw this, my first reaction was, thanks, Alexandra. That certainly does not help. Not even remotely, in fact. Not gonna lie, I was slightly impressed with her public relations skills. If I was a massive company that added something to my product and didn't want people knowing exactly what it was, she would be the person I would want to hire. A nice vague response that makes it so nobody knows what this ingredient actually is. However, with just a little bit of research, I was able to discover what this ingredient is and why they have suddenly decided to add it to their butter. This ingredient is made by taking skim milk, then fermenting it so the bacteria acidify. This creates a compound called diacetyl. This is what gives butter its
looks like we had a hiccup there.
Buttery taste. They then work this compound into sweet unripened butter to give it the
sweet unripened butter. All right. Is anyone even still there? It looks like stream just crashed out on me. I got a full disconnect from chat there, so let me know if anyone's still here. Let me know if anyone's still kicking. I have a feeling stream's not even running right now. They're here? Okay.
To ripen the cream itself. The benefit of this
I don't know why I DC'd. Maybe my internet had a hiccup there real quick.
Ripening actual cream requires using tanks for a long time, and the flavor can come out slightly differently every batch. Whereas growing this flavor separately in skim milk and adding a standardized dose into the plain butter is faster,
and then Rom was alone. I do believe you're the only one left.
So the benefit is really that manufacturing is
stream numbers haven't been looking great lately. Haven't been looking great.
Slightly differently. As a result of this, you get a reconstructed version of cultured butter instead of the real ripened cream process. A biotech ingredient like this should certainly not be in butter. So that's the third thing to look for when buying butter. Make sure it doesn't have enzymes as an ingredient. The next butter to avoid is the most important one to avoid of them all. The butter I'm talking about is Land O'Lakes spreadable butter, with canola oil or any other butter that contains some kind of plant oil. Most of the major brands, including Kerrygold,
especially spreadable. Any of the spreadables I avoid like crazy. Oh, I'm also blocking the screen again. Genius, genius. I'm a genius.
The way these plant oils get made is by soaking crushed seeds in a petrochemical solvent called hexane. Hexane is something that is classified as a hazardous air pollutant. You'll find it in rubber cement, shoe glue, and industrial degreasers. Now, despite the fact that these oils are covered in hexane during manufacturing, because the FDA classifies it as a processing aid, it never shows up on a label. As bad as this is, the main problem with canola oil is that it contains more than 18% linoleic acid. This is a polyunsaturated fat. Polyunsaturated fats are chemically unstable, meaning they oxidize very easily the moment they're exposed to oxygen or heat. When they oxidize, they create toxic compounds called aldehydes. These aldehydes cause serious
This could just
damage
be
to
reading
all of
off
your
AI. You
cells
don't know.
and
You
set
don't know.
off chronic body-wide inflammation. What this actually means for
Just
you
ate
is
some
that
pork
your
bar for the
cells
day. It's a
can't
good day.
produce more
Hell
than
yeah.
they should,
Hell
which
yeah.
drags down your metabolism and leaves you
I was supposed to fast today. I was planning on fasting the next 2 days to see if I could get rid of this excess 10 pounds that appears to have shown up. But you know what? I just don't care. I'm hungry today, so I'm gonna eat. I had some ground beef for lunch when I was cooking wifey's dinner for her, and I'm probably just gonna have some bacon and eggs tonight and call it good.
foggy
Bacon
dry.
and
Even
buttery
when eaten
eggs.
raw, butters
I'm
containing
dressed
these
like an
oils are
egg
already
right
full
now.
of these compounds. But if you were to cook them after just 13 minutes of sustained heating, the toxic byproduct
I ain't stressing on it. I need to, I hope no one thinks that either. Like when I come into stream and I'm talking about it, this is really just my vent session, just getting it all off my chest to have someone to talk to it about. Talk to it. Oh God, I can't talk to. Yeah, no, I'm not like mega down about it. I just need to vocalize my frustrations. It helps a lot get through stuff. Walking around stewing on it, I am to a degree, but I'm not letting it interfere with what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I'm not letting it bash me into a corner and say, nah, screw this, I'm going to get a cheat meal. Nothing like that. Nothing remotely like that. I'm still locked in. I'm staying the course. I just need to bitch sometimes. Simple as. Usually I do it to my dog, but now I got y'all in stream. My dog doesn't understand.
Just over 100 years ago.
He tries. He looks at me. He gives me the head tilts like he's trying to understand, but I don't think he gets what I'm talking about.
Scientists want to test diabetes medications and need
Is there anything better when a dog, like you're talking to your dog and he gives you the big old head tilt like he's trying to understand what you're saying? Oh, adorable.
Rats are not
Adorable.
biologically adapted to consume these oils. As a result, they cause them so much cellular dysregulation that the rat cells literally stop taking in sugar properly. Think about just how damaging these oils are. Not only do they contain absurd levels of a very toxic compound, but they also destroy cellular function.
Max German's gone from like
Causes mass
50K to almost
dysregulation in these cells
150K in
to
like
the
2 or
point that
3
they can
months.
no
It's
longer
insane.
perform one of their primary
Crazy.
functions of taking in sugar.
Crazy.
When excess sugar is in your blood and can't be taken in by your cells, it starts to fuse to the outside of these cells. This is an incredibly inflammatory process called glycation. It results in the formation of compounds called advanced glycation end products, better known as AGEs. These accelerate aging, stiffen all of your tissues, and drive inflammation throughout your body. You certainly do not want to be consuming these oils. So that's the fourth thing to look for when buying butter. Make sure the butter you're buying has no added vegetable oils. The final butter brand to avoid is Country Crocs. Now, I want
Well,
you
of
to tell
course.
me
I mean,
if you
I'm
think
pretty sure that
offered
goes
this
without
brand
saying
just
whatsoever.
from a visual glance. To me, this just looks like regular old butter. There's the beautiful sunny farm fields, and it says it's made with farm-grown ingredients that are churned in
38% vegetable
Considering
oil.
that this is typically right next to all of the other butters, you would assume that it's similar to them. But there's one thing about this butter that is very different to every other butter, and that is that it is not real butter. The first ingredient in here is purified water, which is an odd first ingredient for butter, but hey. Then we have a combination of refined seed oils, flavoring, and a whole bunch of other additives. How many people do you think have purchased this ultra-processed vegetable oil spread, thinking it was real butter? Now, we just talked about how bad seed oils are, but the one type of oil that is in this quote butter is probably the worst of all of them. Linoleic acid, the problematic fatty acid we just talked about, typically makes up about 18% of the fatty acid profile in canola oil. But in soybean oil, it's considerably higher. It's not 25%, it's not even 35%. It is actually roughly 50% linoleic acid. A 2020 study conducted out of UC Riverside.
I'll give you
found
some real
soybean
butter,
oil
baby.
has
That's one of my go-tos as
roughly
well.
100 genes
I'm gonna
in the
butter your
hypothalamus.
biscuit.
The hypothalamus is a small but vital part of the brain that essentially acts as the body's control center. The gene soybean oil was found.
My
to regulate
hypothalamus must be
actually
malfunctioning,
genes tied to
'cause
appetite,
damn.
metabolism,
'Cause
and social
damn.
behavior. Every single one of these fake butter blends have precisely zero place in the human diet. So that's the 15
So I'll get where he's at. Normal Kerrygold's
Make
still
sure
good, right?
It's actually butter. Let's now look at which brands are free from all of these issues we've discussed today. Thankfully, there are actually many brands that are exactly what we're looking for. Simply just cream and salt. In fact, even the cheapest butter at Walmart, Great Value salted butter, is nothing but pasteurized sweet cream and salt. Other popular options include Land O'Lakes salted butter, as well as Challenge salted butter. Now they may not be packaged quite as beautifully as some of the premium brands, but as we discussed earlier,
No idea, I wasn't paying enough attention
very
yet. You and
similar
me
in
both.
quality, despite being a lot cheaper. And for those wondering, sweet cream just means the cream wasn't soured, aka fermented before churning. By keeping all of these things we've looked at today in mind when you buy butter, you will
I was more
ensure
enthralled by
that
Ed Goecki doing an hour on American
and
cheese,
not
dude.
being turned
Goecki's
off by
wild,
marketing.
man. He had some
And if you enjoyed this
weird,
video
weird,
and want
weird
to watch
videos.
another video of mine that is similar, in this video right
Hey,
here,
he's
I
making
break
it.
down
He's
how
making
to
his way
ensure
on
you're
YouTube. Some
also
more
getting
power
best
to him.
quality beef. Anyway, as always, great speaking with you, and I'll see you next time.
All right, my friends, that is going to do it for me for the day. Thank you oh so much for hanging out with me. Rom, I believe it might just be you and me right now. Bucky and Benny and all that might have taken off for the day. But thank you oh so much for hanging out. I'll be live Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I look forward to seeing you guys there. We'll have a fun one, a longer one on Friday. Hopefully we will not have an incident like last Friday where my power went out. Or not my power, my internet. My internet went out for godforsaken amount of time. So yeah, we will meet up then. We will meet up then and have some fun. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay well fed, my friends. And we'll check in soon. I don't know if I'll have a video out tonight. I'll definitely have one out tomorrow for you guys, though. Like I said, plan on reduced video and stream schedule coming up in the near future once I do seek gainful employment. So once I have changes with that, I will announce for you guys. But till then, bye-bye.